So here we are in beautiful Pembroke, and it was a lovely gig last night. The audience were incredibly appreciative, and it was in this beautiful hall that they've just built. Absolutely lovely. And the sound was very good too. I wasn't sure, because it's known for being good for classical, which is not necessarily good for us, but it actually worked extremely well. And we used a lot of their equipment that was actually in place, so it was really nice, very easy gig in fact. And I think I have learnt not to stress too much about things these days, which has been good, and it's the tour has focused me on not stressing, if you like, so it's been really nice. I've been thinking about religion, I suppose. It's Sunday today, and I don't know if I've said that I was raised an atheist. So interestingly for me, religion has no emotional baggage or any one specific aspect. I think that I used to be rather resentful of the fact that I was raised without any sort of God. But as time's gone on, I've come to realise that it's not necessarily the best thing, because a lot of people have found their background in religion very negative. So I don't have that. For me, it's just an exploration of ideas and commitments. And so I tried to ally myself completely with the church, the Christian church, but I found that I disagreed with a lot of what was there. And because I didn't have a commitment in that emotional way, it gave me the sort of permission, if you like, or I gave myself the permission to look at anywhere, everywhere and anywhere. And I've read across a lot of different faiths and religions, and taken things from all of them to fit to some degree what feels right for me. Now I know a lot of spiritual wisdom is that you should stick with one thing, with one faith, with one direction, and that this pick and mix idea perhaps is very negative and is not going to get you anywhere. But I'm not sure there's anywhere quite to get. I think the thing, the energy is to be here now and live this life and not look for something further along and believe what we choose, what we believe. I think that we've been given the idea that there are truths, and I think there are some very profound truths, but they're a long way down from the day-to-day life and from the day-to-day beliefs, if you know what I mean. So I think that you can have those profound beliefs in truth, but they don't have to ally to any dogma. They don't have to ally to any one specific road that has been planned and mapped. It's a dangerous path on your own, because you can get off into cul-de-sacs. But perhaps that's the way we have to do it now. That we've been told, the one thing we have realised is that the church and a lot of the dogmas are not very helpful in many ways. They combine us in some sort of fellowship, but that can so easily be twisted. And the only thing that you can fall back on in the end is your own idea of right and wrong. And we have a little cafe near us, and they used to have a picture of a bunny up on the wall, and underneath it was the words, "Be ye kind." And my friend Margaret and I decided that was probably the best advice there is with all this work, is before you make any decision, be ye kind. And you can't really go far wrong. It's trite, but it's very profound. Be ye kind. You cannot go far wrong if you if you preempt any activity or any thoughts about the spiritual path, if you preempt them with that, and it's be ye kind to yourself as well as to others. Be ye kind.
What we see here is Pilgrim Way, dating back probably 1800 years. East is that way, west is that way. It led to St. David's. St. David's, where there's a cathedral today at the westernmost tip of Pembrokeshire and of Wales. So pilgrims used to come off the Brecon Beacons or somewhere in that type of direction, and used to walk. It probably took them about 2-3 months to walk through this area, and as you can see from the woodland, it was probably full of bears and foxes and wolves and things like that. And the trails exist to this day. Thank you.